Y'all, good morning. Okay, so I'm sorry it's dark. What am I doing? Hello, my name is Aubrie Rose. Welcome to my channel. It is 12:03 in the morning. No, I did not just wake up. I've stayed up this late, but I am doing a day in my life vlog, and so I'm starting right at the beginning of the day. So right now I'm just kind of going through my manuscript and just kind of like writing down scene cards or things that I need to implement or just do, or just things that are there, I guess, at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. But yes, and I'm also messaging my friend. So right now, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of working on writing stuff. So I'm a night owl writer. This is my plotting stuff. And yeah, we're down here getting some tea that I forgot. Been trying to work on the plotting and the scenes and stuff. Didn't work out so well, but I've been talking with a friend, so it's okay. Tea. Doing tea now, because I forgot. It's been steeping for a while. Drank my tea, and now I'm doing sprints with some friends. So I'm gonna work on plotting. I'm going to make a fool's cap for Moon and Fire. So I'm done with one sprint, and I wrote out my fool's cap, or I wrote the outline part for it. I'm still filling it out. I'm slowly working on that. I'm trying to figure out what the internal genre is at the moment, and the internal genre, I mean value at stake. I can't talk. Anyway, it's almost one. This has actually been going pretty fast. Anyway, yes. So as you saw in that last time lapse, a lot of thinking has been going on. So right now I'm trying to figure out what the main 15 scenes or beats of my story are. So I have two options for the inciting incident of the beginning hook, which is the first act. Yeah, so I'm working on act 1 or the beginning hook. I'm trying to figure out what the complication is and whether it's a progressive complication or just a complication. I'm trying to remember or think of any times where the story gets worse in my book or in my manuscript, because so it's like inciting incident, what starts the story, and then the complication or the progressive complication is how does it get worse. So I'm trying to figure out how it gets worse, but yeah, it's like 1:30 at the moment. Okay, so I think I am going to start my nighttime routine, or my night routine, and so I will show you guys that routine. So normally I have like screens off so that I to kind of wind my brain down, I guess, because the blue light wakes your brain up. So first off, here I have my night routine here. So this will be very first thing the screen's out. So log work and bullet journal trackers. So where's my bullet journal? I everything's tracked in my bullet journal. I have the days that I've posted on social media, and then also a little bit of the writing and reading that I've done the last couple days, because apparently I haven't been remembering to do this. Oops. But yes, now I'm going to be making my to-do list for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we're on to the next thing. So dark you can't really see any of the places that I've tidied up a little bit, but I tidied up the couch area and I tidied up this counter right here. So another thing that I've kind of been doing is I drink like one of these liquid IVs. This isn't liquid, this is the powder, but you put it in water. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it in this water bottle and drink that. And I also take like some supplements, and then I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed. So I'm done with my devotions, and I got a text to go babysit, I think. So I'm going to look at that and reply, and so I might babysit today. And then I think I'm just going to look through social media to see if I got any comments on posts or anything like that that I can reply to. And I don't normally do this, but that's what I'm gonna do today. And yeah, so that was super quick. I don't need to babysit. Ooh, yellow bird with black wings. Goldfinch? Anyway, so I don't need to babysit. I only had one comment to reply to, but someone liked my comment on YouTube. That doesn't matter, but I'm trying to get, or do comment on other writers' videos and just let people know that I exist, I guess, but also invest in their stuff as well. So that's kind of what I started working on last night. That's what I'm gonna start working on. So not just watching videos mindlessly, but watching with a purpose to comment and see what other people are doing. And yeah, so I can do more stuff like that on my channel. Yes. What am I doing now? I think I was gonna do chores, but I think I'm actually gonna go get dressed and play with my brothers for a little while, because they asked me to play badminton with them already. So chores can wait. Badminton it is. Let's go. It's been a minute, sorry. I did already played piano for a little bit. I kind of played badminton, but I ended up doing it by myself just because I was just kind of practicing. I was practicing like serving with my left hand, or like with the racket in my left hand. So that was actually kind of fun. And I think I'm better with my left hand than I was with my right, which was so funny. But yeah, there was a little bit of an incident, and then I was posting on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, and so I actually got pretty much all my posting done for today, except for on Facebook. But yeah, I can still do that. I haven't really posted very consistently, so I'm very happy that I got that done today. It was super quick. So now I am going to get ready to go to Stan's, which is a donut coffee shop. So I'm gonna write there for a little while, but first we're gonna go shopping, I think, and then I'm going to Stan's, and then my brothers have a scrimmage, so right after that, right after Stan's, we're gonna go to their scrimmage. So yeah. Actually very cloudy right now, so I don't need sunglasses, but they look cute with the outfit. I think I'm going to work on just doing some music and playing my instruments before we leave, and yeah. So, I'm trying to think. I think the last thing that, okay, so I went to Stan's and I worked on trying to plot my story, and then I wrote just less than 300 words of a different story while I was thinking, and then we went to a sporting goods store and we got some stuff for my brothers before their scrimmage, and then we went to their scrimmage, and that was about 2 hours, and I went and I walked through kind of like the woods that were right there, and that was pretty fun. I was like going off on deer paths and no paths, and it was fun for a little while, and then I was trying to like sneak through the trees to like make it to the back to the boys where they were having their scrimmage, without going back the way that I came. And I was sort of made it, and then I was climbing through this fallen tree, and I almost face planted into a spider web, and so that kind of gave me an and I turned around and I went back the way that I came. I was like, well, this was fun, but goodbye. It was fun, it was creepy, it was scary, but it was like good for me to just do something that I wouldn't normally do, that like I would think, oh yeah, I want to do that, but I wouldn't do it. This time I did it. It was scary. But yeah, so the boys, like, there's no winning in scrimmage, but their team pretty much won. Like, if they were keeping track and doing points and everything, our team won. But yeah, so then after that we went to Chick-fil-A, and then we came home. And so when my dad came home, he's a writer too, I was talking to him about my story idea and trying to like figure out how to make it work. And so basically, as we were going through and talking about it, we figured out that this whole idea really just doesn't work at all, and it's going to be very difficult to make it work. In fact, it's not really needed for the story that I want to tell. So this was just kind of like a fun idea that I had a year ago. Excuse me, more than a year ago actually, and I just thought it it would be really cool to have this like foreshadowing and to set everything up for the book in this idea for a novella, but it really isn't necessary for the story that I want to tell. So for right now, this is kind of just a little upsetting for me, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to finish it this month, and this was the idea that I wanted to like finish the draft of and then give it to my critique partner, which is my dad, but just like talking to with him about it was just kind of, you know, to get another person's perspective, and just I'm going to like shelve the story. I think I'm going to mostly work on the book that came after the novella. I'm gonna try to work on that one. Right now I'm like halfway through the second draft, so I think I'm just going to put that on hold as well and try to make a fool's cap for it first, try to make it work, and just brainstorm and get more ideas for it, and then start writing it later. So I'm gonna focus more on that, and I'm going to focus more on this other idea that I have. So I'm kind of, I was a little disappointing to know that, yeah, this story that I was working on doesn't work. But yeah, I think it's good for me. It is kind of it's disappointing, and also kind of just making me doubt myself a little bit, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm gonna try not to let it get to me, and I'm gonna start working on these other projects, and I'm actually pretty excited for these. I kind of put these on hold a little bit because I was mostly working on the one that didn't work, but now I'm gonna try to work on these, and I'm gonna work on plotting and actually writing the story grid way, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on right now. I think I'm pretty much just gonna read a little bit. I think it's almost 10 o'clock, so we've got like 2 hours until we wrap up this day in my life vlog. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me. We've got a little while left. I think I'm just gonna read. I will let you guys know if I do anything else, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.